Hey there! Welcome back to the Everyday English Podcast, where we help you build confidence in your English, step by step.
And today, we're talking about something that every English learner faces: confidence. Not just what you say, but how you show up when you speak.
Let's begin with the little story. Imagine this. You're going on a boat trip with your family. The sun is shining, the sea is calm, you're excited. You step onto the boat, bags in hand. Then, the captain comes out to greet you. He says,
Hi, my name is Montana Von Fliss. So I'll be your captain today. Yeah, let's have a great trip. Sorry.
Instantly, you think, nope, get me off this boat.
Exactly. You don't feel safe anymore. Why? Because the energy of that captain was nervous, uncertain, shaky.
Now imagine the same captain, but this time he comes out, stands tall, and says,
Hi, my name is Montana Von Fliss. I'll be your captain for this journey. Let's have a great trip.
That's it. That's the energy we trust. Confident, clear, warm, professional.
That's our lesson for today. When you speak English, whether in class, in a meeting, or at a coffee shop, you are the captain of that small communication journey.
How you start, how you move, how you pause, all of it matters because your listeners want to feel safe, connected, and led.
Even if your English isn't perfect, even if you feel nervous inside, you can look and sound confident if you make a few smart choices.
And today, we're going to teach you exactly how to do that with 5 powerful tools to speak like a confident captain, even if you're not feeling like one inside.
Let's go. All right. Tip number 1, turn up the energy and speak up.
That doesn't mean you have to shout. It just means you raise your volume just a little.
Imagine your voice on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 is whispering. 10 is yelling on stage. You don't need to be a 10. You don't even need to be an 8.
Just aim for a strong 5, maybe a 6. That's enough to sound confident, clear, present.
Let's give some examples. Here's a nervous speaker voice. Hi, I'm Maria. I think English is hard sometimes.
And now here's a confident version at volume level 5. Hi, I'm Maria. I believe English can be challenging, but I'm learning every day.
Hear the difference? Same words, but energy and clarity change everything.
And it's not about being loud, it's about being heard. When your voice is clear, people trust you more. They relax. They follow.
That's why even on Zoom calls or in language class, if you speak up, just a little, you look and sound like a leader.
So your first homework, record yourself saying a few basic introductions. Try it at voice level 3, then at 5. See how it changes your presence.
All right. Next tip is one of our favorites, and it's a game changer for fluency.
Yes, the next tip is pause like a boss.
Most English learners think they should speak faster to sound fluent. But here's the truth. Confidence lives in the pauses.
Let's show you what we mean. This is how a nervous speaker sounds. I just want to say that learning English is important, but also really hard, but I'm trying my best.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Take a breath.
Now, try this version with powerful pauses. I just want to say that learning English is important. It can be challenging, but I'm doing my best.
Much better, right? The listener can follow your thoughts. And you feel more in control.
When you pause, people lean in. They listen. You sound smart. You sound confident.
So how do you practice this? Try reading one paragraph every day, but after each sentence, pause.
It might feel strange at first, but it builds rhythm. And your brain has time to think. Your tongue has time to catch up.
And you get fewer ums and likes, because now your pauses are intentional.
Remember, silence is not your enemy. It's your tool. Pause like a boss. All right, so we've talked about voice. We've talked about energy. But here's something many learners forget. Your body speaks too.
Exactly. And it's sending messages even before you say a word. That's why today's tip is use a superhero stance.
Yes, that's right. We're not joking. Think about a superhero for a second. Superman, Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel. How do they stand?
Tall, shoulders back, head up. They take up space. They own the stage. They look like they belong there.
Now imagine the opposite. Someone walks into the room, arms crossed, head down, eyes avoiding contact. What does your brain say?
Probably something like, are they okay? Are they nervous? Shy? Unprepared?
Exactly. That's why posture is powerful. It tells people, I'm here. I'm ready. You can trust me.
So here's what we want you to do. Wherever you are right now, unless you're driving, try sitting or standing like a superhero.
Yes, do it with us. Sit up straight. Plant your feet on the ground. Pull your shoulders slightly back. Lift your chin a little. And smile. Just a little.
Now take a breath in and out. How does that feel?
Most people feel instantly more open, more present, more alive.
And guess what? This is not just about looking confident to others. It also helps you feel more confident inside.
There's a famous study from Harvard that shows when you stand in a power pose, like a superhero, for just 2 minutes, your body actually produces more testosterone, confidence hormone, and less stress hormone.
So next time before you give a speech or walk into a meeting, or even speak English in class, go to the bathroom or step aside and stand like Superman for 2 minutes.
Hands on hips, chest up, eyes forward. Even fake it. It works.
And when you return to that room, boom, you walk in like you own the place.
Of course, you don't want to look like a robot or a statue. You're not playing a role, but you are making a choice. The confident shape of your body.
And here's a fun tip. You can do this even sitting down. Imagine you're in a Zoom meeting. You're sitting, but still you can sit like a confident person. Straight back, eyes on camera, smile shape.
That smile shape is important too. When we smile, even a small smile, it tells our brain we're okay. And it helps the other person feel welcomed and safe.
And that's the whole point, right? To make your audience, your listener, feel like they're in good hands, like you're the captain.
So remember, use confident posture, make open shapes with your body, smile with your eyes, and imagine that invisible superhero cape behind you.
That's right. Tuck in that cape and go save the day.